from Deadbird Studio. You're gonna spawn into spaceship here, and you're right next to the telescope. You're just gonna hold right and spam interact to connect to it. And if you're a controller here, you're gonna switch to your mouse after you enter the telescope. So you just click down your mouse when you're here, and you hold down left click to get the fast animations. And here you just spam click to enter picture perfect. And the reason you do this on mouse is because on controller, Deadbird Studio will be selected by default. And it is faster to just use your mouse instead of menuing with a controller. So there are a few instances like that where you will want to enter with the mouse, just to save a little bit of time. But once you're in here, you want to sprint down to get these guys. I'm not sure how that missed them, but you have to sprint down, otherwise you'll miss them. If you like jump or dive, you will not like get in their range. It doesn't show the volume for them, unfortunately, but it's like around here somewhere. You will have to make sure you hit that trigger. Well, when you get these guys, you want to do 2 dive boosts toward these, so you get the camera guy here and these question marks. And then you sprint out of this corner, dive boost towards the spring, and you want to do this jump. So the thing with this jump is you want to make sure that you're not too far to the right, because then you get owned by the piano on the wall. And it extends out like a lot further than you think. Like this is still getting owned by the piano. So you want to make sure you're very far left, like a lot further left to avoid the piano. And you can go pretty far left and it will still work. Like I was kind of almost in the corner there and it still gave me the climb. And the other thing you got to keep in mind with this jump is after you do the wall jump, you want to hold left to make sure you get this ledge grab, because you're not going to get the height to clear the fence every time, and then you want to make sure you're able to ledge grab. So you need to be holding left there to make sure that you actually get that. So once you're up here, you want to get this yarn and the camera guy. Get rid of this thing. Okay, you want to get this yarn and the camera guy, and then you're going to sprint jump off the roof down to the token that's in the bottom left of my screen here. So you get this, sprint jump off, and you lie down here. You just hold down your text mesh. There you go, cutscene's over. You go to the left here to a dive boost, and you can kind of use this light as a visual cue. You want to sprint jump and round the corner like this and hit the spring. So you can like kind of use this light as a visual cue. You can like go here where the light like ends, or you can go a little bit further than that if that's too hard. To give you more time. You can add a dive cancel if that's also too hard. But you want to get this guy, and you want to single jump off to land on the ground, and you can make it an STJ jump as well. Just an STJ single jump. I missed the STJ, but you single jump to land down here. And get this guy, and you can STJ into that yarn. You can also just do a normal double jump and a dive cancel. And here, you want to get down to that spring. And the fastest way to do it is a sprint jump like this, so it hits the ceiling like that, but then you use the fall speed from the ceiling to hit the spring. So like that. It's a little bit tricky though. So you can find something else if you don't like that. You kind of use this penguin as a visual cue for when to jump, like around here or something, maybe a little earlier. But off of the spring, you want to get on this roof, and you can get the dive. If you get the dive boost like that, then you go right into the camera guy, and you want to immediately dive boost again to get off the roof. And you want to be wary of the car cycle on the roof here to make sure you don't get hit by the car as you're trying to leave the roof. So it should look like this. Like from the spring. And you land on this token, and you need to do everything quickly from here to save a bunch of time. But you like immediately dive boost off the roof after you get that camera guy, and as soon as you land on the token, you hold down your text mesh. You get that block of text, you get another block. You want to double jump, dive cancel as soon as you gain control to climb the statue. And as soon as you land on the statue, you want to use your umbrella to knock down the dog and hold down your text mesh again. If you do all that fast enough, the follower count at the bottom of the screen will shoot up instantly instead of taking forever to tick up. For some reason, if you do this too slowly, then like you'll get a very long tick up animation that takes like several seconds. So if you do all this fast enough, it just avoids that completely for some reason. And it saves a lot of time. But once you get this, you just want to dive to the right off of the statue and get a dive boost on the ground. Sprint jump here. You want to land here or get a ledge grab. Either way works. And then you just time a jump. Just a single jump press, and then you hold down your text smash. Just like that. Because there's going to be a single text box before the timepiece spawns. And then here, you're going to hold down your menu confirm when this pops up, so you like skip through this quickly. It's just like the fast telescope animations, but with the end screen for that level. So yeah, that's picture perfect.